Oh, there, YouTubers, trying to get a sawmill one out there. I put this up on a sawmill, and it's a miserable log. It's a poplar. So is this one over here. We'll look at it. I cut the end off of it because there wasn't any point in cutting waste. But can you see all the spalting in it? I don't know if this is even going to be worth cutting. And then it's going to have all sorts of nonsense come off of it, which you can see how this one's already got. And all that does is go down and mess things up. See all this? That just messes that sawdust drag up. I got a whole pile of it here. When I flip it over, you'll probably see me pulling some of this. I might pull it off before I even get it down in there. It's kind of stuck on up here a little bit better. Anyhow, I don't even know what I want out of it. I think I want some 5-inch. I know I want some 5-inch boards out of it. Man, look at that. That stuff just makes a mess. I'm gonna have to sit here and get this off of here, but I got the log about where I want it. This is kind of a halfway banana board, which, oh man, this stuff just gets to be a mess here everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see. You can't see it. It's a half a banana board. I guess you can see it that. Hey, really doesn't show up that much that way. Look at this. This old poplar. Yeah, I'll tell you what. This is not that old of a piece of wood. This wood was. I'd have to go back and look to see when it was cut down. I didn't cut it. It was a neighbor's tree. It's a yard tree. I didn't check it for metal. I should have probably. We're either going to have a oh crap or a got lucky. This is a higher one in the tree, but here's the butt log. So I might hit metal in it. It'll be another video cutting that. So I think I'll check it with a metal detector where if somebody can get it where it's in height to get with putting a nail in or a lag bolt. I'm not really too worried about nails as much as lag bolts or big stuff. Anyhow, there's no darkness in it, so but the poplar doesn't really darken too much. I want to get some like 2-inch by 5s out of this is what I'm looking for. 1.5 by 5s. What I'm looking for. So put on your ears. We're about ready to start it up and make sawdust. I think I don't know. Too much jabber. Something went bonkers with that saw. Something went bonkers. It got hot at the rim. Yeah, it got hot at the rim. That, The first piece was rubbing on that rim and it got hot enough. It played with that. That thing is so slippery. Yeah, she locked up in the, for some reason she locked up in the, I guess all the wet weather and the lack of saw on these saw guides tightened up just a hair, and between that and the, she's gonna have to cool down before we saw again. Oh crap, always something, guys. They won't saw when they're warm. Got to find some wrenches back that off just to, I don't know, it's been so long since I changed the adjustment on those, on these, it's crazy. I guess the cold weather, but I still can't, well, she's not touching now. I don't know if it maybe got something stuck in there. I don't know, that's kind of, it almost looks like that thing spun, but I don't see how they could really spin. That's too loose. I don't know whether it's got some of that slop stuck down in there or what. She's hot as a firecracker. Ain't sawing, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, Lordy. Life is what happens after you make plans. We ain't sawing until that blade cools down. That blade is pretty warm right now. I guess you saw it starting to wobble like a dog's back leg. I'll redo that. You can see I got a male portion sticking out on the top of that log, so it was too slippery. I wanted to go 180 and the log just kept sliding and sliding. I guess I'll go ahead and take see how the bark comes off of that. I'll take you along for that ride a little bit. Let's see if the bark comes off of this one. This might just be a wasted effort here. Like I said, it's generally what I use to get the bark off. I think it'll come off, other than just a lot of work. It gets caught in everything. That's why you like to take it off. Actually, I like it to stay on, because then you don't have to deal with the mess. But this is just so slippery. That's how I get it off. It's not what I want to do. Sometimes it's what you got to do. I guess maybe the weather change or whatever. But it comes off. I just don't know whether this piece here is going to be worth sawing. Old piece of poplar. Oh, Lordy. Just when you think you're going to do one thing, you go do another. Log debarker. That's why when I first turned that log over, look at all that fungus in there. When I first turned that log over, that piece of this bark stuck underneath there. That's why I wasn't acting nice when I first turned it over. And look, got some fungus in it. Fungus among us. How to debark a log. Guess you've never seen me do this before, have you guys? think so. I guess I should have my mittens on. Now this looks pretty good here. Looks a whole lot better than that other side. Wonder why it did it. Makes me kind of wonder about a couple of those real nice pieces of poplar down there. Oh, you gotta hit what you're aiming for, you might fall over. Anyhow, I'm gonna debark that one. There's no point in wearing the old man out. Let it dry out a little bit. If the saw cools down, let me see where she's at. Nah, she's still too hot. I'm gonna turn it off and come back in a little bit and saw some more. Over and out for now.